as you self-improve and become a better man, bro, you must put yourself in the correct environments that are going to serve you and suit you and adapt to your lifestyle and your goals and who you want to become as a man. Because, bro, I'm telling you, your environment will either make or break you. And you've probably heard videos like this on the internet before. All right, if not, I'm glad you fucking found this video, bro, because I honestly wish that I heard and someone really tattooed and emphasized this shit in my brain more clearly, bro, because the environments you put yourself in, it's going to make or break you. And the reason why your environments make or break you is because it's wired in our biology as humans to follow the tribe, to be like our tribe, to be safe with one another, to connect, all right? Because we don't want to feel alone, because alone, it provokes cortisol and hormones and essentially danger, bro, to your brain. It literally signals danger to your brain, essentially. So what you need to do, bro, is you need to find the right environments for you, okay? And when people think about environment, they think about, all right, just the people in your life or the country you live in, which is, of course, probably the biggest factor, all right, the people in your life, all right? But environment can consist of a lot of other things. It can consist of the music you listen to, the YouTube videos you watch. So like my channel's a good environment for you if you want to improve your mindset and become a better man. Or even if you're a female, you can apply the same mindset tips. It works for you as well, okay? Of the music, social media, what you read, what you listen to, bro, the places you go to, all right? Like, all of it shapes who you are. All of it shapes who you are and how you think, all right, and how you feel about yourself, all right? And how you think and how you feel, bro, ultimately that's going to determine where you end up in life, bro. Let's be real right now, okay? So let's start with people, bro. People are really important, bro. Like, you've probably heard all these quotes, bro, all the time, where you're the sum of the 5 people around you, bro. The 5 like closest people around you. And to a degree, yeah, that's probably true, bro. And I've always noticed in my life, bro, whenever I've surrounded myself with people, I've naturally become more like them, and they've naturally become more like me, okay? In the way we talk. So like, we'll copy each other's mannerisms, how we talk, how we act, the things we do, how we think about things, how we perceive things, okay? Do we judge this thing? Do we not judge this thing, okay? Naturally become like these people, bro. And if you become like the people around you, you want to make sure that the people around you are someone you want to be like, all right? Or someone who you want to think like, or speak like, whatever you want to adapt from them, okay? Because in our biology as well, we naturally adapt to survive, okay? And in order to survive around the people around us, we need them to like us. We need to feel like they like us. We need to feel like we're safe around them. In order to do that, we need to be likable. And sometimes, bro, in order to be likable, bro, we have to be like them, okay? So if you want to be like the people around you, bro, you got to make sure that it serves you and it aligns with your goals, all right? So if you want to be rich, bro, and you're currently broke right now, and you're poor, and you're surrounded by broke people who think like broke people, because there's poor people who think like rich people, all right? And inevitably they're going to become rich. But there's poor people out there who still think like poor people, all right? And they're the ones who complain about gas prices, who complain about this, complain about inflation, this, that, and do fucking nothing about it, all right? If you surround yourself with them people, bro, naturally in your biology, there's 2 things that are going to happen. Either one, you're going to want to be like these people. You're going to feel like you don't fit in, and in order to be likable and to connect with them, you're going to listen to them. You're going to start talking like them. You're going to start complaining about gas prices. You're going to start complaining about inflation and doing nothing about it. You're going to be poor like them, okay? The other example is this. You're going to naturally feel like, all right, you know what, I'm not resonating with them, because naturally, yeah, I don't fuck with that type of mentality. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut them off, and you're naturally going to dissociate from them, all right? You're naturally going to drift away from them. And my advice, bro, anyone, and I mean anyone, bro, anyone, it could be friends, it could be family, it could be childhood friends, it could be your girlfriends, bro, long-term partners, it could be anyone, bro, your school, your current job, anything, bro, it really does not matter. People who don't align with you, people who are not on the same wavelength as you, all right, and going on the same ambition and path as you, and if you feel like they're deterring you from it, and you feel like, yeah, we're not clicking, bro, you need to cut them off. You need to distance yourself from them, all right? Distance yourself from them as much as possible, because, bro, energy is contagious, all right? People's frequency, people's energy, people's ways of thinking, all right, it's contagious, because it's in line with our biology, bro. Our biology wants us to be likable. It wants us to fit in with the tribe, okay? And now you might be thinking, bro, or you might be in this position right now. You might have already cut off like certain people, bro, maybe from high school, from university, from a job, old friends who you don't fuck with anymore, bro, all right? You might have already done that, bro, if you need to, all right? I'm not saying you have to do this shit, all right? Because there's people around you that probably do love you, and probably do want the best for you, and you got to keep those people around you, bro, because they're real ones. The thing is, bro, you might be struggling with loneliness now. You might think to yourself, like, I literally have no one now. Like, if I cut off everyone, bro, I got no one. And my advice to you, bro, is, first of all, that's not entirely true, okay? That's not entirely true, because you might be lonely for a little bit, in regards to physical people in your life, okay? To physical people in your life, yes, you might be lonely, but environment also consists of who you watch on social media, okay? The only reason I started this YouTube channel, bro, was because I got the inspiration and idea from someone on social media who was telling me, you know what, you should start on social media, you should start uploading something that's of value to you, something that you want to do. You should start helping people and changing their lives. You should make a business from it. You should do this. No one in my physical environment, all right, I'm talking about people, I'm talking about friends, family, everything, bro. No one actually told me, no one actually encouraged me or sparked the idea in my mind to start this channel, to start social media. And I'm not blaming them. I'm not saying like they're bad for this. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that your environment can consist of not physical people. It can consist of the internet as well, because that shapes and influences how you think and behave. So use that to your advantage. Use that to your advantage. Watch people that you want to be like. All right, adopt their mindset, adopt their way of thinking, their way of behaving. All right, program yourself before the world programs you. All right, program yourself before the world programs you. Make sure you program yourself according to how you want to be programmed. All right, because it's really important that you do that. All right, so if you're lonely right now, you can literally just go on the internet and watch people who you want to be like. All right, and it sounds weird as fuck, but you can kind of develop this parasocial relationship with them. All right, and try and be like them. All right, and the more you become like them, you're gonna attract people like them into your life naturally, if you're being who you are. Okay, but my advice to you, if you're still lonely, don't cut yourself off to the world. All right, don't cut yourself off to the world. Don't be just a sad little fucking loner. What you should be doing is you should be socializing every chance you get. Like if you go to the gym, bro, or if you go to a martial arts class, or if you do go to a library, bro, like socialize to people that you actually feel like, you know what, I want to socialize with this guy. Like this guy looks like he's about something, or I want to like speak to this girl, bro. You know what I mean? Like because she looks like hot, like she might have good values, but you know what I mean? Depending on what you want to do, but always be open to be social, all right? Or even if you like want to speak to the old man over there, like speak to him, bro, you know what I mean? All right, you never know where shit can go. So if you're lonely right now because you cut off people who are not good for your energy, first of all, I commend you, because it's a good thing. You got to protect yourself, have self-respect, have self-love, have good energy. But if you are lonely, you still got to like be available and be open to receiving the people that you could be receiving. Because if you speak to that guy over there that you want to speak to, because he looks like a Chad, bro, he looks like you, bro, he looks like he's into the gym, he looks like he's focused on something like knowledgeable, like money, maybe a job, all right, if you don't speak to him, bro, that could have been a lifelong friend. You don't fucking know. You really don't know, because you didn't approach him. But if you approached him, bro, then guess what? He could have been your friend, or he could have not been. But at least you tried. At least you're not gonna feel bad about your loneliness, because it's like, all right, you know what? Like God, Allah, what do you want to believe? The universe, all right, it wants me to be alone right now, and it wants to put the right people in my life. You know what I mean? You gotta have that mindset, bro. Whether you're spiritual, religious or not, you gotta have that mindset where it's like, all right, the world just wants the right people in my life, because I want the right people in my life. Okay, so I'm still gonna be open to receiving these blessings. I'm still gonna be open to receiving the chance to meet new people, this, that. But I'm not gonna just accept anything just because I'm lonely. Okay, there's a difference. All right, you gotta have standards. You don't accept anything just because it's anything. You don't accept the breadcrumbs or settle like a bitch. No, because that's what pussies do, bro. You don't do that shit. What you do is you be open to receiving at the standard that you're acceptable at. All right, and your standard should be someone who is ambitious just like you, or who has the same level of achievement just as you. Okay, even if they're better than you at achievement, you gotta have the same level of ambition. All right, and they'll recognize that in you. Okay, like for me, bro, I love training, bro. I love training soccer. I love physical training, bro. And if I see a guy who's ripped, who's young, who's my age, I'm going up to him, bro. I'm telling him straight out, hey, you want to train, bro? This, that. Because even for me, bro, it gets lonely, bro. Like not a lot of people are ripped. Not a lot of people like grind hard, bro. Not a lot of people train hard, like soccer or anything, bro. All right, so like I try and find people who are like that as well. You know what I mean? All right. Obviously, I have a soccer team right now, and like yeah, there's good boys in there who I train with and that. But I'm talking about my local area, bro. Like if I see someone in my local area who's close, I'm gonna do that. And that's honest. That's actually how I met one of my friends right now. One of my friends right now, who I train with all the time, bro. I met him because I saw him training hard at the park, and I thought, you know what, this kid's about something, bro. You know, I want to like say, hey, you want to train? And boom, before you know it, we became friends. But prior to that, I was actually quite lonely. I never trained with anyone, bro. I was by myself, and I was actually like contemplating not training, giving up. But I found like a friend like that. Okay, so I need you to emphasize and tattoo this into your brain. You got to have high standards for yourself and who you allow into your life. Okay, but you got to make sure that the right environment is with you. Okay, you got to make sure the right environment is there to serve you, because I can give you an inverse example of where I was in an environment that did not serve me. Okay, and an environment that did not serve me was when I was like going like to clubs and that. I used to go to clubs and that, and people around me were all like smoking and taking drugs and shit. And I've never taken a drug in my life. I've never smoked in my life. But even someone who's done that and who would never smoke and do drugs and shit because of my, first of all, my physical health just as a human being, and second of all, because I've always wanted to be an athlete. So like that's not going to serve me at all. Okay, but mainly just the physical health part as a human being. Like everyone knows drugs is not good. Everyone knows smoking is not good. So why would you do it? But there's a whole other reasons why people do it as well. For status, to hide emotional pain, etc. But even myself, bro, I started to get the craving and itch. I started to get that craving, and this is when I knew it was fucked. I started to get the craving, like, you know what, fuck it, I might just have a puff, bro. I might just have a smoke. Like, all the boys are smoking, like, why am I not? I'm just sitting here like a loser. So I had a choice to make. I had a choice whether I could be just like them and smoke and destroy my health, all right? And I'm not shitting, like, any of these boys, bro. Like, all right, I love them, bro. Your decision, bro, respect. But I just didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it, I didn't feel comfortable. So what I did was, I stopped going to the clubs, and I stopped hanging around, like, them types of people, because I thought, you know what, that's not in line with who I want to be. And respect to them, respect to me. That's it. That's how it is. That's how it is. So you got to make a decision, bro. You're either going to become like them, or you're either going to stop surrounding yourself with them. All right. So those are the two decisions that you're always going to have to make when it comes to environment, especially with people. You're either going to be like them, or you're going to stop surrounding yourself with them. All right. And just quickly, bro, in regards to like music and what you listen to, it's really, really easy, bro. Just make sure, bro, the social media algorithms on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, the scrolling. A lot of people like scroll on garbage, bro. But if you actually scroll, bro, and you recommend and you say like more like this, or you like, or you say, or you comment on things that are actually beneficial to you, like mindset, bro. Like if you go on my reels or my TikToks, bro, and you find shit like that that's really beneficial to your life. Social media can actually be an asset, bro. Scrolling can actually be an asset, like not a bad habit. It can actually be an asset because you're gonna find information that you can read on. All right, you know what I mean? You can network with people, you can do anything, bro. So make sure your social media is tailored to your interests, your desires, your ambitions. All right, so cut out all the garbage, bro. The music you listen to, like, I don't know, if you want to listen to drill music, bro, just be prepared, bro, that you're going to be in a more angry mood, you're going to be in a more frustrated mood, which can be beneficial, bro. If you're an athlete, you're going to train, you want to like feel G'd up and that's fine. But if you're just doing like general day-to-day and you're listening to that, just be careful of the type of energy that you bring into the world, bro, you know what I mean? All right, and yeah, just the people, and obviously like the physical health, bro, the environment around you, the pollution, etc. And yeah, the age demographic. Like if you live in the country, bro, like in a countryside, and there's all old people, and you're a young cunt, and you want to be a millionaire, bro, move to the city, bro. Move to the city. Get out of there, bro. All right, move where young people are. All right, it's pretty basic knowledge, but yeah, just make sure that your environment serves you, and it's in line with your ambitions and who you want to become. And I guarantee you, bro, that will propel you to success. But also the inverse can be true as well. If you're not careful, strategic, and if you don't give a shit about your environment, bro, and it's there to harm you, you're going to become just like them, bro. Okay? You're going to become just like them. You're going to become a fucking meme. You're going to become a fucking drug addict. All right? Don't do that shit, bro. Really take care of your environment, bro. Like this video is so fucking important for your life, bro. If you're not applying this shit, bro, I need you to slap yourself in the face and tell yourself, my environment's so important. So take care of that shit right now. Your friends, everything. Take care of that shit right now. It's so important for you and who you become as a person, because it shapes the way you think and feel. But anyways, that's all I've got to say, bro. All right? If you need any advice or my opinion on anything, if you need personal one-on-one coaching tailored to your personal experiences in life, bro, go in the description, bro. Send me a message, bro, and we'll sort something out, bro. On any of the platforms, bro. It doesn't matter. We'll do one-on-one coaching or some shit. And yeah, if you found value, bro, give this video a like, bro. Comment what other videos you want to see, bro. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, bro. And I'll see you lot in the next one.